Hey Aries, happy birthday. Welcome to Third Eye Tarot. Today we're going to be doing your birthday bonus reading. Let's get started. Hey Spirit, bring through messages for Aries' highest good. Thank you. So we're going to pull one. That was quick. You got the Unseen from the Wild Unknown archetype. The unseen is just as it sounds. We cannot see it, yet it sees us, watching and waiting with wisdom both kind and instructive. We feel this presence, sense it, intuit it, and then doubt its existence, though it rallies our attention time and time again. The energy of the unseen may come in many forms: a compelling dream, a sudden insight, a clear voice, a vision or message from a loved one who has passed to the other side. It is natural to fear these communications as they challenge our perception of what is real. When this card appears, your guides are near. The eternal is present. The doorway between the worlds is ajar. Listen. The sounds may seem as though they come from a distant land, but they call from your innermost chambers. All right, happy birthday, Aries. We're going to be opening with a special deck today. It's just a little mashup, a little mix-up that I put together. It's a traditional Rider Waite, but it has extra major arcana. Okay, for Aries, I have... It's not even a full set of major arcana. It's actually just like some of them. And so since it's not like a full deck, I just married it up with a deck that is a full deck. So they're just kind of like bonus major arcana up in here. For Aries, please. Messages for Aries birthday bonus. Happy birthday. Maybe you're getting some money for your birthday. 10 of Pentacles right there. Okay, one more for Aries, please. Yeah. Hey. For Aries. That's like literally the Wheel of Fortune dumping money on you. I'm just saying. All right. Well, let's see what rolls through. So let's talk about the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is a happy, secure family life, family environment, happy home, money in the bank, children running in the yards, dogs playing, fetch. It's the dream come true for most people. Happy family life, happy home life, and money in the bank. Messages for Aries. Okay, straight out the gate, you got the World. And the 9 of Pentacles, looking lovely. Messages for Aries, please. Birthday bonus from Aries. Hierophant. Messages for Aries, please. Ooh, yeah, the Sun. Happy birthday. Happy solar return. All right, messages for Aries, please. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, OM freaking G. You got a little bonus card. Yay, it's a bonus. Ace of Wands. Interesting, because right at the close here, you have the King and the Queen of Wands looking at each other. So this is passionate couple. This is a lot of passion. a lot of passion in between these people, clearly looking at each other. So let's check the bottom of the deck before we get started. Okay, so what the effedness is the Seven of Swords doing on the bottom of the deck? I almost want to clarify this immediately, but I won't. I'm going to go through this and then we will clarify, okay? We have the World opening you up today, and this is graduating, leveling up. We've closed out one cycle to open a new cycle. It was a lot of work. It is quite literally like, say for instance, graduating from high school, graduating from college, getting your degree. This is leveling up. It's having completed lots of life lessons, and now we are seeing things from a new perspective. This can also be, you know, the internet, the World Wide Web. This can be somebody who's at a distance from you, Aries, that you're thinking about or is thinking about you. This is also a fame card, so being globally recognized for something, perhaps. This represents the 4 fixed signs. We have Taurus, Leo, Scorpio as the eagle, and Aquarius. Next, we have the 9 of Pentacles. This is a single person living their life however they want, doing whatever they want, totally happy, has money in the bank, has their bills paid, enough so that they have some to spare. Like, she's got all these pentacles and extra over here that she can share with other people. Like, she's doing just fine. He, she, doesn't matter. I mean, she's out in her garden, she's with her birds, she's chilling. Next, we have a card of marriage. So interesting. We go from a single person to a card of commitment. The Hierophant. This is the major arcana for the sign of Taurus. This card represents marriage. Often people go to a church to be married. So that's the meaning of this card. It also can mean higher levels of learning, achievements within education, higher levels of education. It's the institution of marriage. It's the institution of the church. It's the traditional way of doing things, very mapped out and boxed out. You know what I'm saying? But it is a card of marriage. So then we've already discussed the sun. Beautiful, shining light and abundance on everything. The sun card is the most positive card in the deck. It illuminates everything. It heals things that have been festering under the surface that need to come to the light to be cleansed. Yeah. Page of Pentacles is coming out. This is a messenger. This is initiation. This can be a younger earth sign that you have interactions with. This is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. But this is a message typically that's coming through. Can sometimes be a card of a student. So maybe you are going back to school. Maybe you are furthering your education. Maybe you are leveling up with that Hierophant energy. But to me, it kind of seems more like we have this 9 of Pentacles right here, this single person right here, and this little Page of Pentacles, which is catty-cornering it, offering up its pentacle, right? So check this out. This is how it's sitting on the table, just like that. She's not even looking at him though, so that's interesting. But it's like this little tiny offer that's trying to come through and like offer the pentacle. What happens when we go from the 9 of Pentacles and add one more? Obviously, 10 of Pentacles, yeah? So that's commitment. That's with another person. We saw the 10 of Pentacles come out earlier, the bottom of the deck. Underneath this single person who isn't looking at the offer that's being made is the 7 of Wands. This is a guarded energy. This is being on the defense. This is having the higher ground. Nobody can get at this person. He's literally above them. So it's having the advantage. But to me, it's just saying that this person, this single person who has, she has her back turned toward, away from this pentacle that's being offered, is a guarded person. Someone who is definitely a little defensive. And then lastly, we discussed this briefly, but I mean, come on now. Look at this. The King and the Queen of Wands. Wands are known for passion, taking action, taking that passion and putting it into action. Very passionate energy here with the Ace of Wands coming as well. So there might be a brand new beginning with someone you feel very passionate about and someone who feels very passionate about you with this Ace of Wands. The only thing about having all of this passion here, okay, this can be sexual chemistry, certainly, but it can kind of be like a match. Go up real quick and go out real quick if it's not built on a firm foundation. If we're only basing this in lust, it's bound to fizzle out at some point. So let's clarify this dude first, because this right here is sneaky, deceptive energy. It, in the highest sense of this card, the Seven of Swords, it can mean being very strategic in your approach. Perhaps, Aries, you are being strategic in your approach, or someone is trying to be strategic approaching you, because clearly someone here is very guarded as a single person and really not even noticing that people are trying to offer something. Let's see. What do we want to clarify with? Ethereal visions for Aries today. Let's look straight at that Seven of Swords immediately. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, Aries. Wow, happy flippin' birthday. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands again. So remember how I said that this, if it's not built on a firm foundation, the Ace of Wands, all of that passion can just fizzle out if it doesn't have something concrete to grow on. The Ace of Pentacles is something very concrete, something stable, something that can last, something that can grow abundantly. This can quite literally also be money, a giant coin, right? Happy birthday for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's get at it. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Thank you. Wow, she flew out of the deck. She flew. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Queen of Swords is clarifying. Queen of Swords. She's not going to put up with that at all. Queen of Swords, all right? She's been through it. She's had her heart broken. She is not completely jaded. She is not completely iced. She has not completely closed herself off. She is still open to talking and hearing what someone has to say, but she is not going to hesitate to use that sword and cut them out of her life if they're coming in with this sort of energy. Bottom of the deck energy right now, we have the Knight of Wands. What is the Knight of Wands known for? The Knight of Wands is known for riding in with his big stick, right? And then riding right back out to go offer his stick elsewhere. So this queen, she's not going to have that. Just saying. So let's look at this world. This graduation, this leveling up that's here for you, Aries. That was quick. Messages, communication, passionate communication with the Eight of Wands. So maybe somebody has leveled up, has finally graduated, has finally closed out a cycle, is ready to begin a new cycle, and is sending off text messages, phone calls, emails, whatever. These are lots of messages coming in quickly. It is also a card of movement. So it could be travel. You could be traveling somewhere in the world. Yeah? So it's coming with the World card, maybe going off to see somebody that you have an interest in or has an interest in you. We have the Nine of Pentacles coming next. This is that very single energy who, with this Seven of Wands underneath her, is on guard. She's not too concerned with this little Page of Pentacles is trying to offer the whatever. Let's ask her what's up. Nine of Pentacles. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Thank you. Yeah. So she's being clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. The difference between the Nine of Pentacles, the single person, and the Queen is married. Certainly kind of almost seems like she's married to that coin, doesn't it? The Queen of Pentacles is very focused on creature comforts, security, financial security, monetary comforts, tangible earth plane energy. So wanting to know that, you know, we have money in the bank to pay the bills, our home is under good standing, and she's very concerned with creature comforts. But we're going from the 9 to the Queen. So perhaps this Nine of Pentacles isn't noticing this little page down here, because she's like, yeah, it's just a page. Maybe it's just too small of an offer. We're going to get down there in just a moment, but let's look at this Hierophant. So the Hierophant is one of the 2 marriage cards. Holy cow. And you just got the 9 of Pentacles coming out again. So to me, it kind of feels like, and then we have these extras that are on my wrist here. Let's see. Wow. So we have the Artist, which is unique to this deck. This card represents quite literally the artist, so an artisan, so someone who's into oil on canvas or sculpture or woodworking, music, what have you. This is a creative person. Just to give you an idea of the energy of this 9 of Pentacles person. This 9 of Pentacles person is someone who does a lot of creative projects, is really not too concerned with the other things, that she's just doing her own thing, that she's loving her garden, she's loving her artworks. Then next we have the Star, the 5 of Wands, and the Moon. So this, we have 2 luminaries right here, and we also have the Sun. So all together we have 3 luminaries: Moon, Sun, Star. The Star is the major arcana for the sign of Aquarius, and this is the energy of wishes coming true. This is also being a star, being in the public eye. The 5 of Wands is competition, and the Moon is things that are secret or hidden. So it's, and right now it's sort of feeling like this person who's ever in this, like, keeping it to themselves, not really speaking on it. This is a card of secrets, okay, the Moon. The Moon energy is the major arcana for Cancer or Pisces, but it's the energy of secrets. And it feels like somebody is keeping quiet because maybe perhaps there's a whole lot of competition with this 5 of Wands, because this person here is sought after, like very, like she's a star, she, he, whatever. She has a lot of people competing for her attention. And so maybe somebody over here is just kind of kicked back watching. It's all coming out to clarify that Hierophant. Let's look at the Sun. This is beautiful. This is the opposite of the Moon. So the Moon, things that are in the dark that you can't see very clearly, get illuminated, obviously, when the sun comes out. So things that are in the dark are brought to our awareness. We have 3 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups coming out to clarify the Sun. So are we collaborating? Are we wanting to collaborate with this person, or somebody is wanting to collaborate with you? The 3 of Pentacles is all about collaboration in order to get to this. 10 of Cups is emotional bliss with another human. Becoming very clear about who you want to collaborate with. The Page of Pentacles is next. Why is the Page of Pentacles here in Aries reading? Wow. Someone has made their mind up with the King of Swords coming out and is trying to manifest this. They may be initiating it in a small way, you know, just sending a small message. But with the Pentacle energy, it is a well thought out message. Okay, so it's something that has potential to grow. When you see the Pentacle energy, that earth plane energy is something that can grow and be stable. And then we have with the King of Swords, this is a king who although he is not known for being emotionally based, he's intellectual. He bases his decisions in reason and logic. He's very cerebral. This king, though, for me right now, is coming through as someone who has made up their mind. They are very clear on who or what they want to manifest, with the Magician coming out. The Magician is a major arcana for Gemini or Virgo. It is Mercurian energy. Mercury rules those two signs. The sword energy is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air energy. So let's look at this Seven of Wands. It's underneath this Nine of Pentacles. It's clearly very guarded energy. What more can you tell me about the Seven of Wands for Aries, please? Thank you. We have the Eight of Swords, but it fell in the reverse. So if somebody is very guarded at the moment, it may have been because they were trapped up in their thoughts, anxious, worried, tied up, you know, going around and around in circles in their mind. Swords represent our thoughts. So this is self-inflicted mental torture, anxiety-ridden thoughts, that sort of thing. It hit the floor in the reverse, though. So if somebody is very guarded, I see them slowly coming out of that energy. We have the King and the Queen of Wands next with the Ace of Wands. And they came out together like that, so I want to keep them together. Why is the King and the Queen and the Ace of Wands here? Five of Pentacles. What? Was somebody abandoned, left out in the cold? This is like very confusing right now, because these two people are looking at each other, and they're looking at each other with passion. With this Ace of Wands, this brand new beginning to start something up. Well, maybe we are reinitiating something after a period of time where we felt left out in the cold, or we felt abandoned, or we just felt alone. Okay, so we're reinitiating something. Let's get another one. King and Queen and the Ace of Wands. A little more insight here, please. Thank you, Spirit. All right, I think they want a new deck. Yep, they want a new deck. There he is, King of Wands, bottom of the deck. That's your energy, by the way, Aries. So fire energy is Wands. So that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's pull a new deck. Let's get some steampunk up in here. Aries, please. Bottom of the deck energy right now is the Ten of Wands. This is getting to the point where you can't carry the burdens any longer. Now, this chick, she's carried those wands on her back by choice. Nobody's making her do it. She has taken on these tasks, responsibilities, what have you, on her own, but she's getting to the point where she's realizing it's too much, and she's about to put the weight down. She's about to put down the Ten of Wands to be able to freshly begin again with that Ace of Wands. Why is the King and the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands here in Aries reading? Okay. Oh my God. All right, let's check the bottom of the deck real quick before I get into it. Yeah, well, she's still on the bottom of the deck, even though I just shuffled. So yeah, clearly she's wanting to get that message through of, you know what? You've carried this weight long enough. It's time to put it down. Give it a rest. Let's start fresh. Let's have a brand new day for your birthday here. We have the sun coming out again, Aries. This is so beautiful. By the way, this is major arcana for the sign of Leo. You may or may not be interacting with a Leo, But then we also have the Four of Wands and the Chariot. Major arcana for the sign of Cancer. More wand energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Four of Wands is the other marriage card. So you can see it's an equal 1, 2, 3, 4. This is an equal partnership. This is being evenly matched. This is both coming to the table, wanting the same thing. And with the Chariot here, we're seeing victory. We're seeing victory all over this flippin' spread. So Aries, maybe you are restarting something with someone after feeling left out in the cold, abandoned. Maybe you did the abandoning, maybe they did. This doesn't have to be a person from the past. I don't have any cards here from people from the past. This could be you just coming out of this period of your life where you were feeling like, you know, some sort of way, all trapped up in the mind, right? Feeling left out in the cold. You're coming out of that, or someone that you are interacting with is coming out of that, okay? Wanting this fresh start that has a whole lot of potential to become a committed relationship. Like with both marriage cards coming out and the sun 2 times, like this is raining down blessings all over. This is beautiful. 10 of Cups. This is a 10 of Cups. This is an even match. This is from the same deck, the same, you know, same, oh my. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted here. The same suit, I want to say, because but it's not a suit, it's the Wands. So they're both King and Queen of Wands. I mean, they could have been the King of Cups with the Queen of Swords right here. But no, we have the King and the Queen of Wands looking straight at each other with this brand new beginning. And it's beautiful. And then over here, with this King of Wands, right underneath him, he was on the bottom of the deck over here, we have the 10 of Pentacles again. So the 10 of Pentacles is that committed, happy, stable home environment where you also have your bills paid, money in the bank. Like you're good, you're golden, you're sweet. Aries, happy freaking birthday. This was beautiful. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like on the video, subscribe to my channel. It would be super helpful. If you would like a private reading, the information will be down below in the description box. And until, well, no, hold on. Let's get you some charms before we close out. All right, let's see. We got, interesting, a tea bag. Perhaps you would like to have a cup of tea with this person, or maybe we're spilling the tea right now, so you know. Then we have this little circle and it says live. Get out there and live, Aries. Get out there and experience the world. Then we have a little letter, and it is the letter L. Perhaps that means something to you. And then we have this happy little dog, which reminds me of the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles has dogs in the picture, representing happy, stable home life. So, Aries, I'll see you next time. Happy freaking birthday. Bye.